Okay, live again, sitting at the bottom of the stairs like the glamour puss that I am. Hopefully this will work. I don't know what's going on with the internet in my house this week, but hey ho, we'll try again. So, yes, much more sober than I was last night, which is very, very nice. Um, uh, yes, I have had wine. I've had the rest of the bottle that I'd started yesterday, but as you can probably tell from yesterday's video, I had most of it yesterday, so no need to worry about today. Hi, Jenny. I'm glad you guys are finding me. I don't know what's going on with the internet upstairs. It seems to be having some sort of problem with something. But here we go, the bottom of the stairs. This is glamour. This is where all the cool kids do their live streams from. So hello. You missed me on Radio 5. How did it go? It went all right, actually. Well, I get the feeling Adrian Charles thought I was a total lunatic. He was sort of asking me about the clock book, and I was being jokey, and then he was sort of going like, right, sounds like you're well. Take the jacket off and it'll look trendy. This is Tom's coat that he can't put in the cupboard that is 1 meter away from where it is currently hung. Ooh, but here is this is what I'm going to wear for Mock the Week. What do you think? Bought a jumpsuit because I like wearing trousers for me stand up, but that's all right, isn't it? That's sort of pretty, but a bit nice. Yes, had a call today with the producers for Mop, which was really exciting. And they were like, do you know the show well? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I know Klopp would put his coat away, but I didn't know Klopp when I married Tom. And I like Tom, I have to say that. He can hear me. When am I on? It will be broadcast on the 10th of December. So 2 weeks yesterday will be my Mock the Week date, my debut on Mock the Week. It's all right, Ben, you're allowed to be late because this is the second stream we've already tried to do. Still waiting to hear if you have tickets for that. Yeah, it's all via Zoom, I think. I don't know if there's going to be any live audience, but I'm very excited. So today I did my stand-up that I'm sort of putting in. I had to do it over Zoom to 2 of the producers to see if it was any good. Who are you on with? I don't know. I have no idea. Glenn Moore, maybe, I think is on the same one as me. And then I suppose it'll be Ed and Hugh. And then I don't know. So exciting. You applied for the whole series 2 months ago. Oh, no. I'll sneak you in a back pocket. I'll just ring you and put it on silent so you can listen. John, where are you going? It's your last live rant for a little bit. Is it work? Is work changing? That's exciting. That's good. If there's work on the cards. Yes, we like work. Work is what we need. But we'll miss you from the live ones. But I'll look forward to your comments. Not good, not bad. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's that thing, isn't it, of going like, oh, I don't actually want to go to work, but I do want financial security and to have meaning in my life. But there'll still be rants. You can just catch up on rants. Many, many rants. Yes, I've had a productive day today. What have I done today? Lots and lots, and got lots of books ready for postage, which was good. The radio was on, so I was on 5 live earlier, and managed to sell a few books. So 5 copies going to 1 person in Germany. I wonder if it's a relative. Have we lost our newbie Rowan? No, there we go. We've got Rowan. Yes, the change of background. Look, these are my fancy light upstairs. We didn't put the lights in, obviously. I wouldn't know how to. But they were here when we moved in, but they're on a timer. Isn't that fancy? Ooh. I think I chose a rug today for the dining room when we have money again. I'm going to get that rug. And my dad, I've measured the back of the sink for some tiles. Oh, it's been all go in the house today. You look like someone kicked you out to the stairs in front of the flat. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I don't know what's going on with the internet in my office, like why that's decided to be a pain this week, but oh, well, can't be bothered to argue with it. It's Friday night. So Mackie will love a rug. Yes, she does love chewing up the carpet, but just on the dining room to have a lovely gold theme because I'm classy. Did Mackie chew the router until night? No, I don't think so. She's eaten a pair of Tom's pants this evening. That's about all she's eaten, I think. The noise next door had their live stream downstairs, so I was trying to keep her occupied upstairs, but I had to let her out for a wee, and then she made a dash for it. I was in the attic on my own, but worked out where you had moved to. Rowan, get out of my roof. Right, so we're on to chapter 14. So you had a big decision to make yesterday, and I am thrilled with the way it went. I liked both options, but I was more excited about option 2. So I'm happy about that. I think we'll get into it. I'm going to have to stop relatively soon, but we'll find out. Sarah, you forgot to vote. It was very close, actually. There were only 3 votes in it, which is quite fun. Okay, chapter 14. Let's go. Kate held her breath and tried not to grasp the bag of flour too tight, lest it project more white dust into the air and make her sneeze. Just told you straight up in the first sentence. The bed shifted above her, and she prayed that Ryan would leave so she could work out what she was looking at here. She felt the weight shift off the bed and saw Ryan's feet move about on the carpet. Oh, Ben's not happy. Thank God, she thought, he's leaving. But to her horror, she saw the feet moving backwards and 2 knees descend onto the floor, along with a hand and eventually Ryan's head. We need an accent for Ryan, guys. I'm not sure he's actually spoken yet, has he? So we need an accent for Ryan, Rowan's got his own accent, presumably. No, I'm not doing Swedish. I'm putting a moratorium on Swedish. We've got West Country and Cornish. What's a Jewish accent? Jewish people can have any accent. Do you mean like in New York? Swedish, I'm not doing Swedish again. Scottish, Canadian, Mexican, Natch, USA, Welsh, but male. I think if we've got 3 Welsh characters, you are really going to have no idea what anybody's saying. Well, there's West Country and Cornish have both come up. Those are similar. We could give Ryan a proper West Country accent, if you like. How's that then? Right, is another one for Cornish. We're going full pull dart with this. Welsh Indian. I think my Welsh is already part Indian. Can Polly be Welsh with a lisp? I don't know how to do that. I'll try and give Polly a higher voice and Kate a lower voice so we can distinguish between them when they're in chapters together. Right, Ryan's going to be a Wurzel then. All right. Jesus fuck, Ryan cried at the sight of Kate under the bed. Her pale face peered back at him from the gloom and he jerked backwards, his head slamming into the wooden frame as he tried to retreat. Hi, Ryan, said Kate, trying to sound casual, but finding it near impossible to do so. She shimmied out from under the bed, deciding to leave the bag of flour where it was for the time being. Kate, holy shit! You scared the living daylights out of me. Good God, what are you doing in here? Why are you under the bed? Ryan was pacing around the room with his hand on his chest, trying to get control of his breathing. I was looking for my phone, said Kate, thinking quickly. I couldn't find it this morning, so I assumed I must have left it here last night, and I had. Under my bed, said Ryan, looking suspicious at her. Well, no, in the bathroom was where it turned out to be. Oh, no, that's gone, hasn't it? Where's that gone to now? Is that Birmingham? Oh, my God, Wales. Well, no, in the bathroom was where it turned out to be. But when I heard you come in, I thought you might have been a burglar, so I hid. Kate tried to hold Ryan's gaze with an honest sort of look on her face. His face was softening. Kate supposed that this was the great thing about being a colossal screw-up, was that your weird explanations for things seemed disappointingly believable. Right, Ryan was processing, but his face seemed to have gone back to a normal human colour, at least for now. So Kate stood looking at him and decided to take up the offensive to get the heat off her. Why are you home? I thought you'd be working all day. Ryan shifted uneasily. Yeah, I'll be going back in a minute. I just came back to check on something. Something under the bed? Kate raised an eyebrow. What, no? Why'd I be checking on something under a bed? Because you came to your room and then squatted down and looked under the bed, Kate said, matter-of-factly, trying to channel Polly's ability to look squarely at someone without blinking and pummel the truth out of them. I heard you moving, said Ryan triumphantly, clutching at straws. No, you didn't, or wouldn't have been so horribly surprised when you saw me. Were you looking for this? Kate reached down and pulled out the little bag of flour. Ryan looked away. Why are you coming home from work in the middle of the day to get a bag of flour? And why does it have a face drawn on it? Ryan's mouth opened and closed a few times and then closed firmly. He nodded to himself and then spoke. It's Casey's school project. She asked to treat it like a baby for a week, and she's supposed to take it back to school today, but she forgot it, so I was popping home to get it, to take it in for her. Kate waited in silence for a moment. The silences were always where Polly caught her out if she was lying. She knew the pressure of the silence would make Kate crack and talk eventually. Ryan looked firm, though. Kate supposed he lived with Polly, so was used to this method and would have a stronger backbone than she did. Or he was telling the truth. So, she began, if I talk to Polly about this later, she'll agree that Casey forgot her school project today, and that's what this bag of flour is all about? Ryan looked to the window and then back, looking worried again. He's lying, thought Kate. Yep, he said. Kate pulled out her phone, keeping the screen shielded away from Ryan so he couldn't see about the dead battery. Okay, so I'll just text Polly and say, don't worry, love. I know you're concerned Ryan's cheating on you because of those keys, and now I found him coming home to your marital bed in the middle of the day. But it's all okay because it's all about... Polly thinks I'm cheating on her. Ryan looked horror-struck. It pulled Kate up short. Well, what would you think if you found her with a set of keys she wouldn't explain? Oh, my God, no, I can't believe she'd think I'd do that. I'd never do that. Well, to be fair to her, you are coming home to have a weird afternoon tryst with a bag of flour that you've drawn a face on, so maybe she's not totally crazy. Ryan's shoulders dropped and he looked at his feet. Kate, promise you won't tell Polly. Kate kept her lips tight and shook her head. Nope, can't do that. Ryan nodded. No, all right, I suppose not, but listen, I'm not cheating on Paul. I never would. The bag of flour, it is Casey's school project, or it was. She had to look after it for a week, but she's awful at it. She was really bad, and I ended up sort of looking after it a bit for her and keeping it dry and stuff. And, oh my God, this is so dumb, but I got really attached to the little bastard. Polly said I should put it in the cupboard and use it now the project's done, and I can't believe I'm saying this out loud to another adult, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I didn't want to eat him. So I put him under the bed where I thought Polly wouldn't look, and I thought I'd just leave him there till I get over this weird thing. Kate was trying her hardest not to laugh at the thought of Ryan falling in love with a bag of flour. Sure, didn't the man have enough children that he didn't need to be looking after more? That was a good point, she thought, so she said it out loud. Sure, don't you have enough children that you don't need surrogate flowery runs, Rye? Ryan laughed to himself a little bitterly. You'd think, wouldn't you? But, oh, fuck it, in for a penny, in for a pound. Well, that's where the keys come in, see? And I really don't want Polly to know this until I get over it, but I'm dying for another baby. Kate, I'm so broody I can't think straight. And a few months ago, Paul asked me to take all of Reese's baby stuff down to the charity shop, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't know what came over me, but I got it all in the car, and I started out into town, and I just didn't want to get rid of it. So, oh, fucking hell, I hired a storage locker, and it's all just sitting in there. I just need this feeling to pass, and then I'll do what she wants, but I'm just not ready. I feel like a complete mad bastard. I'm crying over bags of flour and going to look at a weird little cupboard full of hand-me-downs. But, God, I just want another baby. Does Polly? No, God, no. She seems delighted to be back working finally. And look at this place. Where'd we put another kid? I just need to get it out of my system. 4 is definitely enough, but I can't stop thinking about the potential of who that 5th little guy might be. Plain or self-raising, said Kate, giving Ryan a warm smile. Oh, Ryan, you dope. Why don't you just talk to Polly? She'll understand. Oh, God, I'm going to West Country now. I can't switch off. She'll understand. It'll be better than her thinking you're cheating on her. I don't want to ladle pressure on her. If she knows how I feel, she'll just start feeling guilty, and she shouldn't. There's no way she would realistically be having another kid, not off her own back. No, I've got to get it out of my system, that's all. Please don't tell her, Kate. Well, what am I going to tell her? I'm meant to be here spying and looking for clues. I'd say I've done bloody well. Oh, you sneaky witches. I don't know, Kate. Can you just tell her you didn't find anything? I'll think of a way to explain the keys and set her mind at rest. I don't want to worry in. Okay, so there you go. I'm so glad you chose that one. Your other option, if you'd gone, I think this is the nicer of the two options. If you'd gone blue baseball cap, Ryan was going to have a second job and the cap was his uniform at the second job. And he'd had to take a second job because he's lost a load of their money on the stock market. So the keys were locking up the place that he's been moonlighting at. And also there was going to be another big consequence that I'm not sure you were going to be thrilled with. But you've got the nicer option where Ryan is broody as fuck. How did you have this idea? This isn't normal. Ben, I'm sitting at the foot of my staircase reading you a story that I write every day for no reason other than we like it. And you guys all come and chat. Nothing about this is normal. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mystic thinks he's still lying. He wasn't in my head, but we'll see. Okay. So your question over the weekend, you get to decide what happens next. So does Kate persuade Ryan to tell Polly? Though that's your choice. Is it unhinged? He just likes kids. He likes babies. That's all right. Is this mad? I mean, the flower mad, but he's admitting he's mad. So if you know you're mad, you're not mad, right? Cool. Is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm unhinged. And now I write these crazy characters, and I'm like, sure. Maybe it is weird. Okay, that I have to ask is a concern. Good point, well made. Okay, Carrie Ann, thank you. Thank you for coming to my rescue there. It's not mad. No, it's not mad. He knows that it's a thing he's working through. But it's up to you guys whether, look, if Carrie Ann says it's fine, all right? She's spoken and I'm having no more arguments about it. So you get to decide over the weekend whether Kate persuades Ryan to tell Polly. Barbara, you're not helping, by the way. Does Kate persuade Ryan to tell Polly he wants another baby? It's a simple yes or no. It's up to you, and there will be big consequences. As it's a Friday, I'll stick my coffee link in the chat. If you haven't donated for a while and you've got a couple of quid to spare, chuck something in. If not, no worries. I know we're all saving up for Christmas and whatever fun we can have. So don't feel like you have to. Am I still on for Christmas Eve, by the way? Yes, I think we will do a Christmas Eve thing. I'm going to try and work out how to do it so that people can be in the room or have their videos off if they're not too keen on it. Like, we'll find a way to do something fun. So your vote over the weekend, yes or no, is Ryan going to tell Polly he wants another baby? Blah, blah, blah. Up to you, and I shall see you on Monday. So have a lovely weekend, everybody. Take care of yourselves, think positive, and I'll see you Monday. Bye.